Someone with Mercury in Taurus in the first house is reliable, practical, and patient in their thought processes. They tend to be slow, deliberate thinkers who prefer to mull over problems carefully before reaching a decision. They may struggle with rigidity and stubbornness, finding it difficult to change their minds once they've made up their minds on a matter. This can lead to conflicts with others who don't understand their need for time and thoroughness. In relationships, Mercury in Taurus in the first house indicates a preference for stability and practicality. These individuals may express their love and affection through practical means, such as acts of service or gifts, rather than through grand gestures or passionate declarations. In the career realm, this placement could indicate an aptitude for jobs that require consistent, detailed work, such as finance, gardening, or architecture. The practicality of Taurus coupled with the communicative abilities of Mercury may also lean towards a potential for careers in sales or negotiations. Strengths include dependability, practicality, and patience. Challenges may come from their inherent stubbornness and inability to adapt quickly to changes. This unwillingness to change can cause frustration in both personal and professional situations. Personal growth for individuals with this placement could involve learning to be more open to change and flexible in their thinking. Incorporating more spontaneity and flexibility in their ability to think and communicate can bring substantial personal growth. Developing a more open-minded attitude and learning to appreciate different perspectives can also be highly beneficial. Mercury in Taurus in the second house signifies basic personality traits of practicality, conservativeness, and consistency. Individuals with this placement are typically reliable and demonstrate great perseverance. They prefer to learn through experience and are skilled in turning abstract concepts into tangible action. Challenges can come from resistance to change and stubbornness, but learning flexibility and remaining open-minded can lead to growth. In relationships, these individuals tend to be reliable, dependable, and enjoy stability. They communicate in a straightforward manner, which can sometimes be perceived as blunt. However, they are typically very loyal and expect the same from their partners. Challenges may arise from being overly possessive or sensitive to criticism, but learning to accept change and being more receptive to differing viewpoints can help strengthen their relationships. Career-wise, this placement is excellent for careers requiring practical thinking and a methodical approach. Finance, real estate, or any profession that involves handling money or assets is favorable for these individuals. They are seen as hardworking, reliable, and efficient in the workplace. Strengths are in persistency and attention to detail. However, they can struggle with rigidity and slow decision-making processes. Gaining a more flexible mindset and learning to adapt to change can help in their professional development. This astrological placement is about valuing trust, stability, and consistency in both personal and professional life. Their opportunities for growth lie in embracing flexibility, learning to speed up their decision-making processes, and understanding the importance of accommodating changes and varying opinions. Having Mercury in Taurus in the third house signifies individuals are methodical thinkers. They need time to process thoughts and often prefer practical ideas over abstract concepts. They are hands-on learners, valuing experiences that stimulate their senses. This placement suggests they're excellent communicators, speaking thoughtfully and clearly, ensuring their words have substance and impact. In relationships, they are often seen as a grounding force. Their ability to think before speaking helps to maintain harmony. However, their stubbornness may sometimes make it hard for them to accept others' perspectives. Their loyalty, dependability, and honesty make them endearing companions. Career-wise, this aspect shines in professions requiring thoroughness and patience. They could excel in finance, research, or arts where their steady pace and appreciation for beauty can be an asset. Strengths associated with Mercury in Taurus in the third house include persistence, reliability, and strong communication skills. They have an eye for detail and a knack for presenting complex ideas in a digestible way. Conversely, the main challenges faced by these individuals can be inflexibility and resistance to change. It can be hard for them to adapt quickly or think on their feet. As for personal growth, they need to practice adaptability and open-mindedness. By letting go of the need to control and learning to accept new ideas more quickly, they can grow and develop further. Having Mercury in Taurus in the fourth house means the person values stability and has a practical mind. They are likely to retain information best when using their senses and enjoy learning through hands-on experiences. They strive for consistent routines, which provides them comfort and security, and prefer clear, practical solutions to problems. In terms of relationships, they crave genuine connections with others and prioritize reliability. They are loyal and devoted partners and friends seeking real intimacy and emotional depth. They approach discussions practically and maintain a level head, making them ideal convoys during crisis situations. This placement hints at careers rooted in real estate, conservation, home design, or any field that provide practical solutions addressing basic human needs. Moreover, their natural inclination towards preserving traditions and history may draw them towards careers in heritage or historical societies. Strengths to be embraced include patience, stubborn persistence, and a robust tenacity that makes them a reliable part of any team. However, a challenge tied to this placement is a potential resistance to change. They can be rooted in their ways, which may prove difficult during necessary adaptations. Personal growth lessons involve learning to balance their need for stability with a flexibility for change. They might need to learn that altering plans doesn't always mean instability or insecurity. Finally, while their practical approach is praiseworthy, they should encourage their imaginative side more, which could enhance their problem-solving skill set. Individuals with Mercury in Taurus in the fifth house tend to be practical and persistent communicators. They are likely to express themselves clearly and sensibly, often with a certain artistic flair, as the fifth house is a creative and expressive place. Their thought process is methodical and calculated, and they usually prefer to understand an issue thoroughly before expressing their thoughts. In relationships, these individuals are drawn to partners with whom they can establish a steady and trustworthy bond. They value consistency and are often seen as relatable due to their tendency to communicate in a straightforward, no-nonsense manner. When it comes to careers, they may excel in fields that involve creativity, communication, and practicality. This placement can suggest potential success in fields like arts, literature, financial planning, education, or any avenues that allow them to blend their creative inclinations with their pragmatic approach. Their major strengths include their steady communication style and their creative yet pragmatic outlook. However, they may struggle to adapt quickly to change and can be stubborn in their viewpoint. Despite this, their determined and patient nature is valuable in the long run. A personal growth lesson for them may involve learning to be more open and flexible in their thought process. Embracing change, learning to switch off their practical mindset when necessary, and not being so resistant to new ideas can prove beneficial. Their stubbornness can first seem like a hindrance, but when channeled correctly, can become their driving force for achieving their dreams. Mercury in Taurus in the 6th house signifies a practical and dependable mind. These individuals often base their decisions on what is tangible and proven, with a preference for facts and logic over abstraction. This grounded and sensible approach also lends itself to excellent problem-solving skills, making them valued problem solvers in personal and professional relationships. In relationships, they tend to be reliable and loyal partners. They appreciate consistency and enjoy building stable and lasting bonds. However, they may struggle with flexibility as change can feel threatening or destabilizing. Their methodical thinking style can particularly benefit them in careers involving detail-oriented tasks, routine, and practical implementation of resources. Examples include finance, human resources, and project management. They have a knack for breaking down complex problems into manageable pieces, making them suited for research-related fields as well. The strengths of this placement include practicality, consistency, reliability, patience, and a strong work ethic. They are often known for their perseverance and ability to see projects through to the end. Challenges may include stubbornness, difficulty accepting or adapting to change, and a tendency to be overly practical, which can limit creativity or out-of-the-box thinking. Personal growth for individuals with this placement could involve learning to embrace change, trusting their intuition, and balancing their practicality with a more flexible approach. This could expand the range of solutions available to them and enhance both their personal and professional lives. Their journey towards embracing change and uncertainty may also reveal a deeper level of inner resilience. Mercury in Taurus in the 7th house casts a practical, thoughtful personality. People with this placement are steadfast in their communication, preferring slow, careful decision-making over impulsivity. They value stability and crave tangible results. Their practical approach can make them excellent problem solvers. In relationships, these individuals tend to be reliable and loyal. They welcome open communication and honesty. They often seek partners who provide security and share their sensible approach to life. Their challenge can be a tendency toward stubbornness, potentially leading to communication breakdowns. They may struggle with change, preferring routine and predictability. This Mercury placement can influence a career towards fields where patience and thoroughness are rewarded. They may excel in finance, real estate, or any job that requires an analytical mind and commitment to long-term results. Strengths linked to this placement include persistence, reliability, and the ability to deliver on promises. Challenges may arise from an aversion to risk and an obstinate mindset. They are likely to resist new ideas until they've been thoroughly examined. Personal growth can come from actively seeking diverse perspectives, embracing change, and learning to let go of established habits when they no longer serve their purpose. By opening up to new ideas and learning to be more adaptable, individuals with Mercury in Taurus in the 7th house can learn valuable lessons in flexibility, innovation, and compromise. Mercury in Taurus in the 8th house indicates a stable, logical, and determined mind. This individual is persistent in obtaining knowledge and prefers tangible evidence over abstract theories. They value practical solutions and revelations that come with time and patience. In relationships, they might be drawn to partners who stimulate their intellectual curiosity about the mysteries of life. Communication is profound in nature, often focusing on subjects like life after death, transformation, and shared resources. In terms of career, these individuals can excel in finance, banking, counseling, or any profession requiring in-depth analysis or investigation. They could also do well in estate planning or inheritance law because of their ability to think practically about complex matters involving shared resources. Strengths associated with this placement include resilience, practicality, and intellectual depth. These individuals thoroughly analyze situations before making a decision, ensuring that each choice is solidly grounded in logic. Challenges might arise from their reluctance to embrace new ideas quickly. These individuals may struggle with rigid thinking and become trapped in their ideas. Personal growth for them involves learning to balance their practical attitude with openness to new ideas. They may need to realize that change can bring about beautiful transformations, like the cycle of life hinting at in the mystery of their 8th house. They should also learn to trust their intuition and balance it with their factual, evidence-based approach to life. In general, individuals with Mercury and Taurus in the 8th house are thinkers who can explore the deeper truths of life, communicate them practically, and apply this knowledge wisely in their personal and professional endeavors. A person with Mercury and Taurus in the 9th house could exhibit steadfastness and practicality in their communication. They may desire intellectual stability and convey their thoughts clearly and logically, owing to Taurus's earthy influence and Mercury's governance over communication. Rich in traditional wisdom and practical intelligence, these individuals might excel at assimilating and articulating complex ideas, making them natural teachers, lecturers, or consultants. However, a downside might be their resistance to change. They could be slow to shift their perspectives or accept new ideas, hampering their intellectual growth. In relationships, this placement might promote honesty, loyalty, and consistency. They may value deep, meaningful conversations that contribute to mutual growth. However, their stubbornness could pose challenges in understanding different viewpoints, hindering effective communication within relationships. As for career influences, they could thrive in fields where systematic thinking, reliability, and communication are required. These might include academia, law, philosophy, or international relations. On the other hand, the challenge not to fall into mental rigidity or become over-reliant on established norms may stop them from thinking out of the box. The strengths that can be associated with this placement include logical thinking, patience, excellent communication skills, reliability, and perseverance. Alongside, the challenges could be stubbornness, resistance to change, and a tendency to stick to conventionality. Personal growth lessons involve overcoming resistance to new ideas, embracing flexibility, and learning to value different viewpoints. Practicing open-mindedness, adaptability, and maintaining curiosity about the world will help them grow intellectual flexibility. Mercury in Taurus in the 10th house refers to a person who has practical, grounded thoughts and communicates in a steady, deliberate manner. They remember details well and can focus on tasks for long periods. They prefer concrete information over abstract theories. This placement suggests excellent organizational skills, a preference for planning, and a knack for financial management. In a relationship, these individuals tend to be dependable and loyal. They express their love practically rather than emotionally. They value stability and will likely take time to build trust, but once established they remain steadfastly loyal. Career-wise, these individuals are likely to do well in fields that require methodical thinking, patience, and persistence. Jobs in finance, real estate, farming, or any other practical industry could suit them well. Their strong leadership skills also suggest potential for high positions in their chosen field. One strength associated with this positioning is unwavering persistence. They will methodically move towards their goals, regardless of obstacles. However, they should be careful of their tendency to resist change and stubbornness. Their challenge is to learn to be more flexible and adaptable. On the path of personal growth, these individuals will benefit from opening their minds to new ideas and adapting to changes more quickly. They may realize that not everyone values practicality and stability like they do, which can help them in their personal and professional relationships. While their thinking process might be slow, once they make up their minds, they rarely falter from their decisions. Hence, they need to understand the importance of considering multiple perspectives before making any decision. Overall, this placement suggests a steady, disciplined, and practical personality. Having Mercury in Taurus in the 11th house suggests a thinker with practical and grounded communication skills. They often have a slow, steady approach to assimilating and sharing information, and are known for their reliability. They value tangible results over abstract concepts and typically prefer discussions and ideas that lead to concrete outcomes. In terms of relationships, this person may be loyal and dependable and often forms long-term friendships. However, they can be resistant to change and struggle with close-mindedness. They like stability and may be seen as stubborn or stuck in their ways. Potential career influences might point towards industries that value consistency, repetition, and structure. They might flourish in fields such as finance, real estate, arts, or agriculture. Strong organizational and planning skill sets are often valued traits for these individuals. Some strengths associated with this placement include being patient, dependable, and practical in both thought and action. They might have a knack for financial management due to their methodical approach to life. However, the challenges may involve an unwillingness to adopt new ideas, rigidity, and stubbornness. They may also struggle with expressing their thoughts quickly or adapting to unexpected situations rapidly. The personal growth lessons for those with this placement lie in learning to be more open-minded, embracing flexibility, and learning to react to unexpected changes positively. Furthermore, they can benefit from developing a deeper understanding of subjective, abstract ideas, beyond obvious, materialistic values. Mercury in Taurus in the 12th house indicates a person who thinks in a practical and realistic manner. They might prefer to learn and process information slowly but deeply, leading to solid, lasting knowledge. This placement suggests solid communication skills but may struggle with quick changes or abstract concepts. It may be hard for them to express their thoughts under stress or rush themselves. In relationships, they tend to be dependable and loyal but may struggle with flexibility. Their communication style is likely direct and honest, sometimes interpreted as stubbornness. They appreciate stability and are supportive partners, but can have difficulties dealing with unexpected changes. Career-wise, they may thrive in fields that require stability and practical thinking such as finance, real estate, or agriculture. They may struggle in fast-paced, ever-changing environments. However, their ability to stick to a routine and follow through on tasks is invaluable. Strengths include resilience, dependability, and perseverance. Challenges tend to revolve around change, complexity, and spontaneity. They ought to learn how to better adapt to change and deal with uncertainty. For personal growth, they should learn to embrace change, be more open-minded, and not be afraid of the unknown. Learning to listen to differing perspectives with an open heart, not just an open mind, would be beneficial. For them, growth comes at its best when they challenge their beliefs and comfort zone. They need to understand that change is a part of life, and adapting to it does not mean giving up their core values.